Hi, it's July 15th, and this is Portland, Oregon, and this is Paul's house. Uh, he had last year uh, done a tremendous amount of landscaping and so forth, and the thing that is very beautiful is that all the shrubs that were planted were brought in and planted according to what would bloom at what time of year. So that as you see this video, you're going to see plants and shrubbery that is summer bloomed and summer out of bloom. It is without a doubt uh, a very, very beautiful uh, and interesting environment, especially from an ecological point of view. They have mixed flowers and grasses and trees and shrubbery that blend to the environment, and that seems to be characteristic of the Oregonian mentality that environment is extremely important to them. The three birch trees up there are called weeping birch. This is the wall that Paul had rebuilt or had it rebuilt at his house, and it's quite an extent. All the sidewalks were redone in front of his home. Most of the work that has taken place here has been on the exterior of the house so far. Uh, he recently has added some sprinkler systems uh, to the shrubbery, and we're in the process this week of probably covering the hoses and the piping and so forth up. But the amazing part about all of this is just the spectacular growth. Last year, uh, Marie and I were here, and the plants were just relatively in little pots, and how much they've grown. And Paul has let them grow, as you can see, uh, so that he can get a feel for what what's where and so forth. The other interesting part about all these different shrubs is the attraction of bees and butterflies and uh, bumblebees and all the different creatures that love flowers and pollinate all these. Here's a good example of some shrubbery in front of you that went out of bloom and some that is actually in bloom right now. And you can see the little honeybee there just going around to the different flowers. You won't be able to sense the aroma of these flowers, but it is extremely wonderful to be among a garden like this. Some of the trees that he has planted last year absolutely looked like they would never have made it. And by increasing or populating the area with water uh, sprinklers, it has grown. One good example is this small tree here, and by watering it, he was successful in making it survive. Everything he has, all right, uh, was not here. Right? It was all brought in. Here's an example of some of the grasses that he has. These grasses are actually alive, and they're not dead for any. They're just at a different stage, and in certain times of the year they will turn. And look at all the honeybees here on these flowers. Just amazing. To see them. And of course, they're about as interested in humans as anything. I mean, they're not going to bother us because they've got plenty to eat, and they're just enjoying themselves and having fun, doing what bees do. This is a little walkway that he had them put in as well. Here's a bumblebee down here. Seems like one of the things that I've noticed is that certain types of bees will attract to different flowers, and it seems like the brighter flowers are attracted more by the honeybees, and the duller flowers are attracted by the bumblebees. Interesting. But here's some beautiful flowers here. Very, very pretty. Uh, Noticing the grasses and I wish you could really truly smell the aromas that are in the air out here. It's just absolutely wonderful. Uh, there's a little bumblebee here, just having a good time. There he is. I guess he likes that flower, doing his thing. Mm. So, I just wanted to share these with you. It's got a lot of ground cover in areas, and some of this is bare. He plans on moving some over. One of the most interesting trees that I've ever seen is this tree here, and it's called a smoke tree. And in the winter months, those puffs that you see on there fall off, and they're no longer there. So I assume they must carry the seeds with them. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, different.